Happy New Year to everybody. And I've been working in this program for 17 years, and I've really enjoyed my students from, the combined university now, NYCU. And so I've had just wonderful students from there, a great experience, and they've gone on to be very successful. Total in the program, we've had close to 400 students in 17 years. And well over 90% have successfully completed their master's degree, which is a higher percentage of students, I think, than are admitted directly to the master's degree in terms of the completion percentage. And then about 25% have gone on to get a PhD. So it's been a very successful program, and we're excited to see it continue and to grow. I think Professor Fong, my Chinese is very bad, basically unlimited or limited. The Google Translate, I will say, is not doing a great job. It is have it turned on, and according to Google Translate, you're talking about something very different than I know what you're talking about. So maybe some of you can also work on that for some research projects. But I think Professor Fong's the pieces I could understand was right on the money in giving the good answers. So
I was trying to emphasize what is your take. Where is the beef of this 3+X program?
Indeed.
And then David is telling us that his office already processed 470 students. And among them, 16 are going through the industrial and the system engineering department. So it's been quite successful. 25% of those processed, they eventually go to the PhD program. And the rest of them, they have very successful rate to eventually get the master degree.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. That's fantastic news for the students. I'm sure this will give the students even more confidence to make the decisions to join this training program. David, can you tell us a little bit more about the students going there? They have 4 majors or 4 programs to choose from, and what are these 8? So they have 12 credits to take first. That will count towards their master's degree. So these 4 subjects, are they different for the 4 different majors?
Yeah, so you take typically your first semester in the program in the fall. You take 4 courses. One of those is a course that I've taught for the 17 years, and it's focused on the U.S. culture and how to succeed specifically at a U.S. university. So we spend the first half of the course focusing on what do you need to know academically about U.S. academic culture to succeed. And then we spend the second half of the semester focusing on all the fun things about American culture. So everything from food to politics to how do Americans raise families and everything in between. And then you take 3 additional courses in your field of study, whatever master's degree you're working on. And typically that's 9 credit hours. So that's your first semester. It's very important, and I think this was talked about a little bit, that you make sure you work very closely with your advisors at both universities on making sure you take the right classes that first semester so that they triple count. They count to complete your bachelor's degree. They complete the certificate that the GTI offers, and then the first 3 key courses in your master's degree. So that's your first semester. And it's a great way for the NC State faculty to get to know you as a student so they can make a good judgment about admitting you full-time for the master's program. And I think that's one of the reasons why the program has been so successful, is because the students that get nominated are top quality students. Otherwise, they would not be nominated for the program. And then we work very closely with you that first semester to help you in the transition.
David, can I have very quick questions? You mentioned about the first four, they're taking 4 courses on the first semesters, and you mentioned about 9 credits. Is it 12 or 9 credits?
So it's total of 12 credit hours. So the course I
Uh-huh.
teach is 3 credit hours, and then you take 9 more credit hours in your major. So each course is typically 3 credit hours. Occasionally, someone will have an extra credit hour, so it'll be 13 in total.
Okay, great. So that is the first semester.
That's the first semester. And then every semester after that, you have to take a minimum of 9 credit hours. That's minimum for a graduate student.
Yeah. So they can finish their further requirement of 18 credits within 2 semesters.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right.
Between 2 or between 3, if we want, depends on you. It will be in your program. Then you are no longer with this GTI. After you get the bachelor degree, you are no longer with the GTI.
Okay.
After you get your bachelor degree, now you are officially master students in different programs. Then it's no longer special. No longer special GTI students after you get the bachelor degree.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the 3 credits, the 3 courses with all 3 credit each, they can choose from their respective major. Is that what you mean in the first semester, during the first semester?
That's right.
Will they be given advice on how to choose and from where they can choose all these credits, the 9 credits from, etc.?
Yes, you need to, the students, it's very important that you meet with we call them a DGP, a Director of Graduate Program. So you meet with your Director of your graduate program in August before classes begin, or you can talk to them by email that summer before you come to NC State. And you get their advice on which courses to take, and just make sure you follow that advice. It's very important.
Okay. So if this
we are going. Rusty King supposed to talk about is a DGP of Industrial and Assistant Engineering. Maria is the direct DGP of OR program, and Brandon is the director of this Master of Engineering Management program. So the student for the first year, those are 3 topics. Okay, they have a list that students can choose. So just a student work with them to specify which courses they would like to take.
Fantastic.
But before they get the bachelor degree, they are counted the special students. Because they don't have bachelor degree, we won't take them as the official master students. So they are under this GTI for the first semester.
No problem. Yeah. So because after they have discussed with the DGP about their choices of courses, they will then inform NYCU of their selection of their choices, and then 各位同学，你们在选择了你们要修的这个课这3门课之后，然后你们要赶快向你们的系所，交大这边的系所申请学分的抵免假如你们还没有足够学分，你们要把这个学分拿来抵免的话，你们要那个时候要赶快提出，向各位的系所提出申请，然后得到豁免假如是你们要用这12个学分来抵免的话，是吧？是这样子吗？姚老师，好，这样子变成是他们要到了美国，或者用 email。不
需要到美国，可以在网上跟这个网上都有这个 list。你等一下看，我们介绍每一个 program 都有告诉你哪些课是要修的，你只要决定跟你的 DGP 决定你第1学期要修什么课，在网上就可以决定，你就可以跟交大报告，然后他系里面说好，那你就这几门，那就是了。
是，所以先选择好，然后需要跟系所确认这都是可以被抵免的学分之后，好，那才正式去修这些课，然后这些学分，这样避免的学分有任何抵免问题的 的存在哈。姚老师，您有补充的吗？
我补充一下，就是因为以前的话，我们都是以那个选修课为主，那基本上而且都是 graduate level 的课程，所以说这些抵免学分，我们以前都没有遭遇过任何的那个困难，或者是那个会有什么问题。所以说，我想说这个也是我一刚开始跟大家先做一个等于说提醒，先把那个交大的必修课都先修好，然后剩下是选修学分的时候。那这些事情的话，通通都会变得很单纯，很简单这样子。
是。好，还是请同学不要忘记申请抵免这件事情啊，这个确认上哈，那学分都可以顺利的被拿到来做抵免。Okay, so David, I was just giving a more explanation about the students after they have chosen the course with the DGP, they will have to, if they want to use these credits as exemption from their undergraduate program, they will have to apply it here, and they just remind them to apply it. Make sure they apply it.
Yes, and they need to make sure they're speaking to their advisor at their undergraduate program to make sure they're taking the right courses at NC State to transfer.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
So that the student needs to coordinate with both advisors, the one in Taiwan and the one in the U.S. So.